Okay, so welcome back. We had a pretty good day tiling yesterday. As you can see, the wall that we were working on with the starter boards at the bottom, we brought that all the way up past where the tile backer board ended and onto the drywall a little bit. So we now have what's called a 2/3 wall, and subway tile done at the bottom. As you can see, because that was perfectly straight, these just stack up like bricks. And I'm telling you, if you don't have that straight line, that doesn't happen. We're not using any spacers, so it's absolutely essential that we're doing a straight line, or these things, yeah, I'm telling you, it's miserable. Up here we did a little decorative tile, and this is actually the glass tile panels that you saw the other day we were using in the shower. One of the little tricks to take some cost out is, although those 12 by 12 sheets are like $12 a piece, you can cut those in 3 and use 4-inch strips, which is way cheaper than the 4-inch decorative tiles you buy. And then these are the field tiles, the ceramic tiles we're going to use in the back of the shower, which will come in a future video. A couple trim strips and bullnose at the top. And I'm going to grab the camera and I'll show you a couple of tricks you need to be concerned about. So anyways, hold on. So as we get a little bit closer, you can see that the cutouts that you do around are more critical than ever. So here's the outlets, right? And one of the tricks I learned early on was, if you can see back in there, you see where that, right by my thumb there, is where the screw goes for the outlet. You can't tile down below that. Now you want to tile as close to as you can so that the tabs are going to sit really nice on the tile. Sorry about that. But you can't go below it, or you can't get the screw in. And I learned that the hard way. Same thing at the bottom, that we make sure that we're able to get that in. When you tile down here around your plumbing coming out, here you've got the 2 supply lines. Do a nice job on this, because if you're using modern vanities, the vanities are generally open in the back now. And I could actually grout all of this in and it would look totally finished if we don't want to use escutcheon plates, which are the round plates you put around the pipes. And so to do that, relatively inexpensive on Amazon, you can pick up these hole saws, which are diamond hole saws. And you really only need a couple sizes, because if you can imagine with the diamond like that, this is actually a 2-inch. That one there took a 2.5, which I didn't have. But you can just, once you've cut the hole through, you can kind of work it around and just kind of ream it out with the actual thing and make a bigger hole. Little finesse, but it's not too bad. But so take your time. Another little trick, you have to be careful. These tiles here are not like the subway tiles. Remember I told you the subway tiles, yeah, they create this natural 16th inch grout joint. These tiles don't have tapered sides. So if I just set this tile on top of that, or this tile up on that, then we wouldn't have a space for the grout. So my little trick is I like to use drywall nails, because they're a 16th inch in diameter. You can buy 16th inch spacers, but they have a tendency, like with this trim molding, you can't get them in there properly, they fall out. So drywall nails have always worked pretty well for me. But anyways, so one last step back. Here we are, and I'm going to take those boards out on the bottom today. And like I say, full tile in the middle. Over here, I'll have to taper the bottom of the tiles. I'm going to take you through all that, kind of boring. But it's relatively easy. Set the tile there, put a couple marks on it, take it out to your saw and cut it. And on that one, differently though, we'll actually mastic on the back of the tile, and we'll push the tiles in, because it's really difficult to get the mastic in that small of a space. So anyways, there we are.